are back, people. Yes, welcome to the kitchen. And of course, you're still tuned in to Wake Up Nigeria. And with me this morning, my beloved, in whom I am well pleased. I have missed you, darling.
Missed you too.
Chef Blossom is in the building. And this morning, guys, she is making one of our favorites, porridge yam.
Yes.
With a twist, yeah? Because you always have like something,
Yes, as you can see,
Go ahead now.
Okay, you want me to? So we have, this morning, we have our smoked Titus fish, the original one.
I see it's very well smoked.
How do you know? Can you differentiate?
I can't actually.
So we have our onions. I like to use a lot of onions for my porridge. We have some cow skin. We have some fresh peppers, ginger, garlic, tomatoes, tatache and shombo. That's the, chili pepper and, I don't know what they call that. So we have our seasoning, our grinded crayfish. So we have our yam chopped already. We have some palm oil and some vegetable oil.
Vegetable oil and palm oil. Okay, so someone in my ear right now is saying, what is it with the pepper?
Okay, so we're going to have like an extra sauce.
Yes, like a pepper sauce.
Like a pepper sauce.
Okay, so like you make the porridge and then you have the sauce. You know, for the longest time, right? I have been, this is how I make my porridge. Okay. So after I make my porridge, yam with the palm oil and all, then I have like my pepper sauce with my chopped vegetables or shrimps.
That's actually what we're going to do. We're having like a pepper sauce with the pomo.
Okay.
And then I was thinking you were going to ask what we're doing with the ginger and garlic.
Okay, the ginger and garlic. Go ahead.
Okay, it's for the sauce.
Pepper sauce.
Yes,
right.
So I would like to also add a bit of it in the porridge.
So are we blending it?
Yes, we're blending it, finely blended.
So I'm guessing you're blending with the chili pepper.
With chili peppers and a bit of the scotch bonnet.
Ooh, nice. We are about to have a peppery yam porridge. I am enjoying spicy. That's what I actually meant to say. Yam porridge this morning. So where do we start? I see that our yams already have already been cut into small pieces.
You start by picking out the peppers and also cutting the onions to
Okay,
blend.
so tell us what we're doing with the porridge first. What's the process for cooking the porridge?
Okay, first we have our yam washed. We'll put it on the fire with some water, just a little bit above the yam, because you don't want excess water. Okay, so when it gets boiled, we add a bit of salt.
Okay.
Then your onions, your chopped or blended onions goes in. Then you have when it's properly boiled, you have your pepper, your crayfish go in. Then your seasoning, majorly everything you need to cook it goes in at once. Okay. Then once it's properly boiled, the last thing you put is your oil, your palm oil.
Your palm oil.
Yes.
Okay. And then for the pepper sauce?
For the pepper sauce, just have we're working with our vegetable oil. Our vegetable oil for the sauce.
Vegetable oil.
Yes.
Okay.
So we have the vegetable oil going. We chop in some onions. Probably you can decide not to chop. You can just blend everything together. We'll blend our onions, our peppers. So I have some tomatoes here to reduce the heat in the pepper.
Okay.
So we blend everything together. We'll just pour it in. Then chop the pomo
into small
bits, yes. Okay. Then you just fry it together. That's just about it. Then the smoked fish will also go
into the pepper sauce, into the porridge.
Yes.
So it's going to give it that smoky flavor, local flavor. Oh, loving it. All right, guys, you see that we are about to have a blast here in the kitchen. Chef Blossom always brings something extra whenever she's here in the kitchen. I'm pretty excited about this morning's recipe. Yes, so we are making yam porridge. Chef Blossom is here, of course, and we are making plantain porridge. Yam porridge.
With a twist.
I mean, actually, she is the one who's making the yam porridge. Yep. I'm just here standing pretty, as always. Okay, let's run through the ingredients for the yam porridge and then where we at.
Okay, we already started with our yams. We started boiling them already. Like I said, you just need water a little bit above the yam, so you don't get too much water. Okay. So we have here our blended peppers. Okay. And we have some onions go in there too as well for our pepper sauce. Okay. For more pepper sauce. So basically, I'm just chopping the
Let's talk about the smoked fish, because I feel like it's the highlight for the porridge.
So the smoked fish, I'm going to shred it. Then once the yam is properly boiled, we'll toss that in. Okay. After putting your crayfish, your seasoning, your pepper. So that goes in before the palm oil.
Okay.
Yes.
And then...
Did you say salt?
You're not going to use salt?
I don't cook with salt.
Oh, you don't?
Yes, salt.
Well, I think it's
people,
even better because less sodium in your body, the better.
And I tell people salt is not to cook. Salt is to taste.
To taste.
Yes, if you've added all your seasoning,
you really don't need that extra salt
because
again.
crayfish is salty, the seasoning is salty, your other onions and everything.
And let's not also forget that seasonings are packing on a lot of sodium, so you want to cut down on the amount of salt that you use as much as possible.
Yes.
And then you have the extra flavors that go into your meal. You have your ginger, you have your garlic, you have your onions, people.
Yes,
onions are packing on flavors.
I love to use a lot of onions. Whenever you're making porridge, just the trick is use plenty of
onions. Yeah.
Don't be stingy with your onions. Use plenty of onions. Use your crayfish. I mean, that's like...
You heard what she said. Don't be stingy with them onions. And really hope onions are very affordable right now in the market. Because...
yes, it's quite fair.
Now,
yes, it's quite fair.
Because I haven't been to the market
get ready
since
to just
the
transfer.
festivities.
Ask Aboki, will you collect transfer?
When you go and buy onions, say, man, can we do transfer or trade by barter?
Exactly.
Right, you give me onions and then I give you what? Cash.
I also actually think you're going to ask me how I've been able to buy things from the market. So luckily for me, I have some customers in the market that will just say, don't worry, buy, do transfer later.
Ah,
yes.
Lucky you. But I've been trying to transfer all morning. It's not been working. Even for a couple of days, not been working. But hey, we're not talking about what the money system is doing to us right now. We are in a food system. Yes, we are about to, pull out of this. They say food is one of the things. It's one of the things that feed your heart and your soul.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Once you have food in, you have nothing to worry about. You don't have to worry about if you have money in your bank account. You don't have to worry about money in your wallet.
How will you get the food if you don't have money? You need money to get the food.
Okay, so yes, Chef Blossom is getting hard at work here in the kitchen. Welcome, this is Chef Blossom. Yeah. And this morning she's made for you porridge yam with pepper sauce. And
Yummy.
So
he has been waiting. You've been waiting, haven't you?
Quickly, before, I know Emmanuel can't wait, but hey, Agbako, you need to calm down. Blossom, tell us how you put this together quickly.
Okay, so we had the yams, we had some smoked fish, some crayfish in it, and lots of onions, some peppers, we had the shombo, tatashe, and the scotch bonnet. We also had some seasoning go in there, and a bit of ginger and garlic.
Yeah, and let me tell you guys, the extra flavor in there is the smoked fish.
The smoked fish, yeah.
Ha.
All right,
You ain't seen anything.
just
it looks
yummy already.
I hope you're not on a diet.
Well, actually should be.
But you are?
Please taste it.
Yeah.
Please taste it.
I will.
Please taste. You need carbohydrates to strut.
Yeah, right. Because that energy is very important.
So go ahead, have a
please
taste,
enjoy.
and
Let
tell
us
us
know
what you think.
Why
Are you
waiting for me?
Yeah, it is first.
I like it.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
She likes it.
Okay. You better be sure.
This is
We have to wrap up the show. We can't hold it
right
right now. Just tell us what you think.
Aha. Great.
Okay, Chef.
That's the word.
All right.
That's the one.
I was just about to ask you what Agbako's favorite food is.
What?
You know,
Porridge, porridge, yeah.
porridge and bush meat.
Oh, bushmeat.
Bush
And
meat. What?
red
Palm wine.
Goodness.
Yeah,
shit down.
Well, it's a Wednesday. That's a Wednesday show for you right here on Wake Up Nigeria. An amazing meal, amazing chef, Chef Blossom, and of course, the wonderful women of Wake Up Nigeria.
Yes, and thank you to all our guests. Chef Blossom.
You're blessed amongst
I'm
women.
blessed among
Yes,
women. Amazing, beautiful, fantabulous.
Oh, wow.
Amen.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for joining us today. We'll see you same time, same station tomorrow.
Mwah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.